Haha, you cosplayers, let's see you dress up as that then.
Cosplay the series.
Cosplay is obviously an anagram for costume play. All shows people like to dress up as, but it's really become a big focal point within anime and manga. And I sometimes actually think that the anime artists, when they create a new character, they deliberately go over the top. They give them a 10-foot key that they carry around and a chain on their back, and then they go,
just
haha, you cosplayers, let's see you dress up as that then.
Sean, Elizar, let's take a look at a clip.
There's already such incredible drama that goes on behind the scenes with cosplayers. I'm actually amazed it's taken this long.
Make a series, yeah, and not an American series. This is our first, I think, review of an Asian series.
But in the East, cosplay is absolutely huge. That's one of the reasons why they do such, as I was saying, ridiculous costumes for the characters in all their comic books and video games. They have huge events where they don't even have guests there. They all dress up in their cosplay gear, and it's, you know, it's insane.
This series is kind of described as Glee, but with cosplay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair.
You strip out the singing and dancing, but the themes are the same as Glee. Yeah. Almost outsiders getting together. They have their own sort of private club, which everyone kind of frowns upon, but they find love and trust between themselves. You know, they all have this one common interest of dressing up and creating costumes. You
can find it at Cosplay the Series. It was actually made in Indonesia.
Yes.
Yeah, Series 2 is in production for release in the fall.
Yeah, I mean, this story is more really just a setup series. It does take a while to get into, I think. It does have sort of production issues, I think, especially with the sound. Fortunately, we're watching it with subtitles, so I guess the sound is less an issue. But you know, you could hear like the wind on the microphone. The cameras these days are just getting better and better. So,
but the sound equipment
picture quality looks great, but the sound exactly isn't.
Is it a fun show to watch?
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Definitely gets a thumbs up from
it. You do have to kind of understand a bit of cosplay, I suppose. There were words that just mean nothing to me. And maybe if they did like an extra video, which was just like the characters explaining some of the...
Glossary almost.
It was like a glossary, like a little dictionary of sort of cosplay terms or anime terms. I think they're all to do with manga and anime.
Anime is the cartoons and manga is the comic books. Manga is actually Japanese for reprehensible images.
Is it? Is it really?
But the second series is going to go more into the fantasy CGI element, and I think it looks like they might, you know, start actually becoming the characters.
It sounds like an interesting idea.
But it's definitely been written and performed by people who just love cosplay. I mean, these guys are actually cosplayers themselves, I think. I mean,
with the costumes they've got on the show and everything like that.
There's passion behind the series. I guess, you know, 100 years ago, if there was something that you really loved, you would have written a poem. These guys have made a web series.
Are there any poems about cosplay? Maybe a haiku, perhaps. Let's sum it up with the use of our thumbs. Cosplay the series. It gets a thumbs in them. Oh, they're verging on up. Thumbs up from Sean, and a thumb up, a single thumb up.
Yeah, I'll go.
That's where the 1 or 2. You know, it's good.
If you're into cosplay, I think you'll enjoy it.
And if you're not, I think you're going to enjoy it.
It's not quite entry level, but if you've been around the convention circuit, as we certainly have these last couple of weeks, and you want to find a little bit more about the kind of people who attend these things, it's worth checking out. CosplayTheSeries.com. 9 episodes in Series 1, Series 2 due for release in the autumn.